Hey YouTubers, Cinema Sickness here to talk about what I bought and what I watched today. I didn't buy anything today, which is a rarity for me. Usually I always come home with something, but nothing today, so we'll just talk about what I watched. First thing I watched was The Incredibles on Blu-ray. I've seen this movie about a dozen times. I saw it, back when it was in the theaters. I've owned it on DVD, which I watched a bunch, but today I watched it on Blu-ray, and it looked great. The picture quality was fantastic. The sound quality was great. Everything was perfect. I mean, if you want to see this in just as best as you can, definitely go with Blu-ray. As far as special features and whatnot, there's really only one new one that was really worth it. It does feature all the special features that were on the DVD, which is good. It does have some new ones, like I said, but the one that really stuck out was it's called The Incredibles Revisited, Filmmaker Roundtable. It's just kind of what it sounds like. It's just a roundtable discussion with a bunch of the people who helped make the film. But what I liked about it was that they didn't really hold back. There was some talk about, like, I think it was I believe it was the CEO of Disney at the time. Apparently he didn't like the idea of the movie and he was being really negative about it, and they spoke up about that. They didn't keep that quiet. They came right out and said, he was being really negative and basically saying he was being a dick, which I thought was pretty cool that they would do that and even put it on the a Disney DVD. There was just some other little things here and there about like they kind of poked fun at the way Disney used to like storyboard. They apparently were against that. So they spoke up against things they didn't like about Disney. I thought that was pretty cool of them to do, instead of just being all, just holding back because, it is Disney and they wouldn't want to offend, the people they work for, but they didn't see no problem with that. I thought that was pretty cool. So that special feature was definitely worth it. It was about 20 minutes long. Definitely worth a watch if you pick this up. But besides that, it's really the only thing really new on here that's really worth seeing, in my opinion anyway. But like I said, the film looked beautiful. It's definitely worth picking up if you're a fan. Second thing I watched was Pure Luck on VHS. I talked about this today in my my little videos I've been doing about titles I have that are only on VHS. And when I talked about it, I kind of skipped over it a little bit. Like I kind of just said, oh, here's what it is, and then I went on. And the reason for that is because I haven't seen this movie since I was in middle school. So that was over 15 years ago. I'm 28 now, so I haven't seen this in a very long time. So I really didn't remember much about it. In fact, I believe on the video I said something about just being your typical buddy cop movie. Kind of isn't, actually. It's sort of slapsticky, but not overly slapsticky. So it's not super cheesy. But it's not really buddy cop. Like Danny Glover he's a detective, and they're looking for this girl who's really accident prone. She went missing, and they get Martin Short to go with them because he's really accident prone too. And they think he can help them find her, and so it's sort of buddy cop because he technically is a detective, but he's not a cop. He's more like a private eye. So they team up because they're basically forced to, and they go looking for this girl, and the hilarity ensues. But I really wouldn't say there was much hilarity. It wasn't all that funny. I mean, it was just all right. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't anything that I would say you should rush out and watch anytime soon. I mean, if you come across it, you pick it up, you might like it, but it wasn't anything great. I don't know. I liked it, but I didn't love it. And then finally, I watched the first Easter Rabbit. Again, I'm trying to just get through all my Easter stuff right now because I want to do an Easter video coming up next week. So I think I have like 3 or 4 more titles to watch, which I'll probably get done this weekend. So just watch this, but I'll talk about it more in my Easter special. And that was everything that I watched today. Like I said, I didn't buy anything, which is rare for me. I mean, if you look at my webpage, you'll see that almost every day I have something new bought, but not today. So that's it. Stay tuned to see what I buy and watch tomorrow. Thanks, guys. See ya.